A great shot here at US Bank Stadium, located in downtown Minneapolis. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And we're off from US Bank Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for Aaron Jones. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
McCarthy to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
McCarthy trying again on 2nd down. Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. Keeps it moving. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown. That gives him a marked distinction for this season. He's now up to 40 touchdown passes this year. And it's part of one of the more impressive campaigns that we've seen from an NFL QB. That one right down the middle. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Riker set to kick this away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. Got a man, it's Colston Loveland. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Off the play fake, Williams. Connects on the crosser. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dumping the ball.
And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. And tackle made by Blake Cashman.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears finish up their opening drive. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears start off well to tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know it from the position of the quarterback, Kate. Sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump. And, well, they got one of them to move that time. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
It's a pickup of 46 yards. That's another Vikings first down.
From the red zone now. He's got it. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings break the tie here in the first. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. One after try good by Riker. And the Vikings take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Here's Riker set to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. To throw, Williams. Complete right side. Burton has it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
First down, Chicago.
Up the middle, Vaughn. He surges ahead for 5. Make it second down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5. Williams from the gun. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. It's picked up by the Vikings. Going the other way. And Minnesota returns this to the end zone. Touchdown. The Vikings grow their lead off the turnover.
Will Riker is lining up for the
Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap. And that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
And hearing your voice, I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
That quarterback did not see that blitz coming. Boy, did it pay dividends.
And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
at their own 20-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. Running behind center with Swift. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? Recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Working from the gun, Williams. It's taken in by Roman Tunze. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Bears.
themselves another 1st and 10. On play action, Williams. Free inside the 30. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. He's got it near the 8. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. These two NFC North teams have played one so far. The Vikings have played to an early lead. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. To the air yet again, Williams. And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears make it a 1-score game in the 1st half.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defensive so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
On the return, it's Rondale Moore. This makes it up to the 25.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
Throwing on 1st, it's McCarthy. Completes downfield to Felton. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's good.
Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw.
Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings take a 13-point lead. It's a T.J. Hopkinson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And it's an excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Williams will look to throw. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner. corner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
First and 10 at the
No play action here. It's McCarthy. Buying some time left. Has it at the 7. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those yards, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
The throw is caught. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Buys time, rolling right. And he finds it in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings stretch their lead to 21. Here's Reichert set to kick this away.
Vikings.
Returnable from the 2. He's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Williams off the play fake. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Vikings take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. You can put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the trail.
And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. His 3rd for the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings grow their lead yet again. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's worked his best way this game, but no results yet. Thumbs up empty on that one. And that'll bring up second down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Williams on the play action. Finds him over the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
16 yards.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Off the play fake, Williams. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Vikings take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Oh, man, Brock. Somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
First down. First and 10.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. The Vikings pushing for a bigger lead before halftime. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10.
Roll!
Now a give up the middle to Jones. And he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Vikings boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Try good by Reichert. And the Vikings continue piling onto this lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away.
For the Vikings.
Returning it from the 4. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast. First down, Williams. Short pass brought in. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 39-yard line.
From the 39. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. To throw is Williams. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. They get there to take him down right around the 41.
5-yard pickup. It's now 4th down.
4th down, Williams. Throw caught by his running back. And he's taken down at the 30. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
And the Bears.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Catch made by Loveland. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone block inside the 15. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
From the red zone now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Again, it's Williams. And they pick him up again! And the Vikings make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Pass intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to start this one off. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Fields this one at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. He will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Williams on first down. Hits him on the end route. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
And the Bears first down.
Williams from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window, all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Here's Williams again. That's another quick hit. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Bears.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He fires one deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. We get second down. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And it sets up second down.
Whew. I think coverage got away with one right there, Kate. There was actually space. And if that throw came out 1 second earlier, that could have been 6.
To the air yet again, Williams. Taken in by Loveland. He's still going at the 30. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Chicago first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Connects on the crosser. Has some room to work. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown,
The Bears
Chicago.
cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
Santos lining up for the extra point.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points.
21.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
I want the money, the bag, the pool of the bag, the currency stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things have been lacking, my brother, so what are we lacking? I could point it out.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Get up.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Go!
Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw if you're about to get smacked.
Let's go! Ready, ready.
Second down carry for Jones. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
That's good.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Shotgun handoff now to Chandler. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
First down, and they go right back to it. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Pass run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. LeBron, this substantial deficit sure hasn't honed the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
So the Vikings will try a field goal. The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. And they make the tackle, but the fake works. They've got to set it down.
Kate, this is gut check time for this defense. They thought this drive was over, like O-V-E-R, over, when they brought up fourth down, but not so fast. Now they got to go back on the field and do it again.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Set up! 19 Tiger! 19 Tiger! Go!
Chandler has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Here we go! Set up!
Another for Chandler. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up 3rd and goal.
Sack! 70 Timberwolf! Hut, hut!
They'll run with Jones. And he will get into the end zone for a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings continue adding on to that lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they have a new set of downs, too.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
He puts everything behind this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. possession.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
2nd and 10 now. Williams. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Williams to throw on 3rd. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
This, our last play of the quarter. On 4th down, it's Williams. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Jones once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Forced out to his right. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. On play action, Williams. Oh no, they get him yet again. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 at the 28.
First and 10. Here's Jones. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand if thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Jones again on second down. And 2 yards all he can get. It's third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 5.
65, Cat, 65. Let's go.
Looking to throw. McCarthy. He's able to hit Felton. This is caught. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings are running them out of the building. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings tack on 7 more to their lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. First down, Williams to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. This is Loveland working the right side. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Chicago.
Williams will look to throw. Complete right side. Burton has it. Still has some space inside the 35. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I love this game. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Big play sets him up pretty here with first and goal from the 5. Again, it's Williams. On the move, headed right. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Bears putting up points in a game decided. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bears cut into the lead by another point.
63. Bears 28.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. This is what you get paid for. Ready?
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Bails out of the pocket quick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's second and 10 from the 21. McCarthy throwing here. Escapes the pocket. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he's going to be brought mark down here at the 42. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. A give left side to Jones. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
That run good for 8. Now they've got 3rd down. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. McCarthy now, blitz coming. Buys time, rolling right. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Pressure coming, and they take him down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Not a person in this stadium didn't start tensing up the way I did up in the booth. You could feel that goal line coming, right? Pressure right in his face. Nearly turned into a couple points now. And now you got to be so careful. No breathing room. Next snap.
And they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Bronk, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Has his man caught by Odunze. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Bears.
First down throw by Williams. Catch made by Loveland. He's halts in after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Motioning one of the tight ends. On play action, here's Williams. Try and push it deep downfield. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
And 4 yards to go.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Forced out to his right. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are stopped on the return on the final play of this game. So it's a win for the Vikings. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on.